We are potentially days away from a countrywide postal stoppage again. The union representing Canada Post employees issued a strike notice, and Thursday could be the last day you get mail for a while. Here in Manitoba, shipping anything could cost more, take longer, and some rural customers may not even be able to get parcels. With more on this, CTV's Michelle Gerwing joins us now live. Michelle, this is really like deja vu from December. Why is this happening for the second time in 6 months?
Well, Marilee, it's because a new deal was never reached, just delayed. And with the extension ticking down, Canadians are again preparing for the loss of mail, an important service that one Winnipegger was recently reminded of.
When I opened it up, all the cards were still in there. Everything.
Storm Anderson thought her phone wallet was gone for good.
Shock and absolute gratitude that somebody had the heart to just turn it in.
She lost it in February, but unexpectedly got it back on May 3rd, in the mail. She suspects someone found it and dropped it loosely into a Canada Post letterbox.
I think that was pretty awesome that they do that, because I know that there was no postage on it, obviously. So for them to do that just as a nice gesture, I'm very grateful to them.
A gesture that may be disrupted if Canada Post workers hit the picket lines. It's the second time in 6 months, as May 22nd marks the end of the extension, which sent postal workers back on the job at Christmas.
And this one never ended up getting mailed out.
The winter edition of the Manitoba Chambers of Commerce magazine did not make it to members. Now the summer edition may face the same fate. It's why Chuck Davidson says the Chamber and many other Manitoba businesses are going digital and shopping for other shippers that may be more reliable, even though it costs more.
And that's the difficulty that I feel Canada Post is in by any kind of a lengthy strike. What you're doing is you're opening up for different competition, but you're also opening up that businesses are going to be looking elsewhere for how they move those goods.
But in some cases, like a small rural business or customer in Manitoba, private delivery companies aren't a solution.
They don't have the staff, they don't have the trucks. They often rely on Canada Post for that last few miles.
John Graham and many Canadians are hoping for a long-term deal, which would keep mail, parcels, and lost wallets on the move.
And everything was intact, which amazed me, including all of my ID and everything. And there was cash behind the phone, and that was still there.
Now, there is still time for a deal to be reached, and another offer may be coming early this week.
What are the sticking issues here, Michelle?
So the union says there are wage increases, changes to pensions, weekend delivery, and the hiring of part-time staff, saying they fear Canada Post is being turned into a gig job, not a good government job with pay and benefits. But Canada Post says the corporation is in trouble and the union is resisting change.